Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. Let's continue. So I'm about to get shot, and perhaps in about to being shot, that is my strategy to destroy these shield generators that are here. Because I'm not really seeing I'm not seeing a great way to destroy these things, but it seems like I can use a Jedi mind trick on these guys, and they'll go and try and break up the items, the fuel generators.
You are surrounded by rebels.
Now, when you do the mind trick and there's only one person left, they don't seem to, in the same way, work. And you do have to kill these groups, like, first. Yeah, let's dash. Alright. We found out the main character is an accelerated clone that was... He was aged quicker, and he has memory flashes of Starkiller. Look at that weapon just kind of dancing there. I think that's a little too much physics. Let's see. That was fun.
You are surrounded.
So those mind controlled people were jumping into the shield. Let's see how this works. That works just great. And see, I'm taking damage, but with the exception of the annoying sound effects, it's not really doing anything. The first game never really did anything either on that level. War droid. This is interesting. Something new. There was a lot of new things. Oops. Like tap A and throw it at him. Oh. So I have to press B. That is cool. And I can't do a Jedi mind trick on him. So I'll get those two to fight each other. Let's just take this guy out. So it's quick time events, which the first game had these quick time events that I didn't like either, but that wasn't too bad. We've unlocked some new challenges. That's cool. I'm really terrified with the level that we've unlocked 2 new challenges already. We may very quickly find that we may have already done 10% of the game just escaping this area. There's a collectible. I guess it is a little unfair to say this is a little too easy because I am playing on easy. So I chose this among myself. I was afraid to find the game too difficult, but in all actuality I probably chose poorly. One could maybe run up the difficulty to medium right about now. So You can't force lift this. And even though you have a lightsaber, you can't break these. Seems really crazy. Oh, but you can push them. It seems crazy you wouldn't be able to lightsaber everything. There we have an experience cube. I do want to ask though, can I go here and just change the difficulty? Back. Changing the difficulty will prevent some achievements from being unlocked. Are you sure you want to change your difficulty setting? I guess not. And it doesn't undo my settings, so. So you're committed. Now, in all likelihood, changing it up higher wouldn't actually affect your achievements. Because one would hope that the achievements would stack, but maybe they don't. I guess we're gonna have to go around in a circle. Now here's part of the problem that I didn't like in the first game. There was too much. I guess you can't do it while you're on it. Too many opportunities where the stormtroopers seem to be pushovers, quite literally, and you could just do this throughout the whole game if you want to and speed through it. It doesn't really feel like that's changed. Let's see, jump troopers need force lightning. Is that what I read? Let's see. So, hopefully the game does a good job once we're through this tutorial section of giving us some of these flying troopers. So that we have to do lightning every now and then. Did he just stub his toe and get hurt? I think he may have. And these war droids are cool. New droids, new characters, new elements to the old Star Wars, while still feeling somewhat like it could be. Let's see, press and hold to lock on, and then, oops. And let's see, how well does this fight really work? Let's see. On easy, you can get the quick time event to destroy this guy after a really small amount of time, but not a horribly small amount of time. It doesn't feel like one hit and you're done. And I imagine on the harder difficulties that would work. Now the Clone Wars game introduced, and I assume the Clone Wars cartoon also introduced, maximum force energy increased. They introduced the idea that the clone troopers had magnetic boots, and if they had taken that concept and put it in this game, that would be nice to, after this tutorial section, realize that no, the force push isn't going to send all enemies off. Alright, I just died. Oh, I hate when you get a run sequence and it wants you to run forward, particularly when the rest of the game is running backwards. This game still looks very good. Like, this would be an easy remaster. Take The Force Unleashed 1, remaster it, include The Force Unleashed 2 for free. Don't have to do too much work on it, just, you know, maintain the copyright, maintain the license, and let's see, where are we supposed to go? I guess through this door. Just give fans of the Force Unleashed series some hope that you might actually make a game. But I mean, that's not going to happen. LucasArts is completely gone. What was left of the... I guess I'm supposed to grip this guy and then throw it. Like, you have to be pretty quick, though, with grabbing it, because if you hold the right trigger too much, you just crush it. I'm pretty stuck in this position. I mean, I can move. And I've created a path. That is cool. This is kind of a slightly ugly looking planet, but it's true to the storyline. The bigger question would be, why in the world, when they were showing this clone planet, press left stick and right stick to activate Force Fury, and then send these back at him, I guess. And how much time do I have on Force Fury? I guess more than enough time to kill everybody. Let's see. I guess we are either going to get in this ship and leave, or we're going to go back the other way. And these look like they're decent cutscenes. Good looking cutscenes, actually. But not so extremely good that the regular game looks bad. And to be fair, compared to the first section where you're actually playing in the first game as Darth Vader and you're just wandering around a boring forest, choking everybody with the Force, this intro, I think, is slightly better than the first level in the other game. Wow, it's like a hanging city. Is this a like bandit planet? And here we have our blind Jedi that trained Starkiller being forced to fight.
You're running out of executioners, Baron.
Try the Corellian slice hounds.
My lord.
Assemble a squad in the hangar. I'll meet him there.
One of the things that I found the problem with the Clone Wars cartoon and the game is they put a lot of emphasis on having like 9 different clone troopers that were supposed to have different personalities, but it was really hard to keep them apart. And you didn't see any of these general-like people in the Empire, from the Empire. Remember, the Clone Wars would have been before the Empire was really the bad guy. So this person here, and we've seen several people like this throughout the movie series, just not really in the game or too much in the cartoon either. Instead, there's just a large focus on...
I was expecting Lord Vader.
Jedi. Where is he?
Oh, he's alive. For the moment. He's been in the arena for 7 days. What are the Imperial security codes for this sector? The security codes.
He didn't even try a mind trick on him. Look at that belt he's wearing. That is too much belt. Way too low. Odd that the game has any loading, but alright, not terrible. I feel noteworthy to point out that I do have an SSD hard drive, so there's not a lot of reason why there should have been any loading there. So block missiles. Am I supposed to do that? Or am I supposed to send them back that way? Hit my own ship. Some destructible environment here. No destructible environment here. One assumes I can't do anything until I successfully deflect one back at the guy. Or two. Jeez, how many do I have to deflect? Three. 3 on easy. The Sith acolytes will resist your force powers. Use the lightsaber skills to defeat them. Which, this idea of a rule of 2 and there's only a master and apprentice in Star Wars really gets destroyed when you have Sith acolytes in your game or story. But we've got people now that are not going to just get pushed around and not just going to get lightninged. That is interesting. One almost assumes that the Sith acolytes are also more clones of Starkiller. Let's see. Are we going inward? Or are we going this direction? Guess I need to hurry. A lot of this game is going to be a lot of this. Like running around looking for collectibles. The game dropped the ball, I would say, by not introducing and tutorializing a reason for the Force Fury ability. Like, I would have had Darth Vader walk out before you left with one of the robots pretending to be Juno and have him strangle him, and that cause Starkiller 2 here to have such fury that he unleashes his fury attack. Wow, there's nothing around there. Like, somebody spent some nice time animating this backside of this for no reason. This guy's not super. He's not super into being destroyed. I'll have to tap B. They're putting the QuickTime events in the far corners of the game where it's hard to see them.
You are, but you clearly have no idea who
Destroy some statues. Destroy some other things. A lot of destructible environment. Which way am I supposed to go? This way? And which way did I come? This way? And I can't blast this door open. These platforms a little too similar to the previous platforms we were just on. And a lot of this destructible environment is only getting destroyed because I have some curiosity whether there's an achievement or something available for it. Seems like I am getting points for breaking things. And so we should come back here and see. We could increase our damage with the lightsaber. Why not? Maybe we could increase our mind trick. I do want to try to have everything unlocked. This might be a slight benefit of playing on easy, is you'll just get a significant amount of currency to unlock everything that one hopes there's a new game plus for as short as this game is. Let's take a moment to watch TV. No blasters for the stormtroopers, clone troopers. Let's see. This is actually a lot of footage to cycle through on TVs. This is a lot of footage for somebody to animate. A lot of commercials. Alright, so we've gone full circle now. In a very odd way, it feels like a lot of people did their job with the animation and the polish and the design. It's just that maybe the level designers dropped the ball or the story writers dropped the ball. And we know the story writers had to have dropped the ball because they had only 3 weeks. From what I'm hearing, what I saw, I can't say it for certain, but the rumor I saw was the person who wrote this had 3 weeks to write the story. There were, I believe, 3 CEOs at the time of Lucas, in charge of LucasArts, and one of the CEOs left before this game was released. Nothing like. And here you can hear background audio. They paid people to fill in the background audio. Being LucasArts, they would have had some budget. Some budget, maybe not enough budget for the AAA style game this was trying to be. Let's see. Barely landed on that. I guess. I may have to go back down. Can I slowly put this down? No. Well. So experience points. So we'll see if this runs around in a circle or if I need to go backwards. This feels kind of like a luxury sort of criminal planet. Yeah. Like, have I gone full circle? Yes. Some of the destructible environment disappears, some of it doesn't. A lot of doors or door-like things. This even has a little bit of a Bioshock feel to it. Now these things don't seem like they ever disappear. And it wants me to hit left trigger and X. He's got another flash ability that he's remembering from the original. Let's see. Alright, so we're throwing... I locked onto the wrong thing, but that works too. And they just fall to their death. So even the bad guy's not happy with me breaking. And we're back into another trophy-like room. Let's just break everything we can break for the fun of it. It is possible that we will find there have been some things I've missed. Chairs like this and stuff could have been pre-made assets or slightly changed assets, but when you look at paintings like this, somebody made that. I'm causing a lockdown. Can't break this statue. Somebody spent some effort on these. Somebody got paid well to paint paintings that would only be seen in a small section of the game.
How dare you? I own this city.
Doing the blast is not the easiest thing to accurately target. Maybe I could just do more lightning throws. And these guys resist these Sith acolytes. And those combos. Now that I've got increased damage, it says hold right trigger and then tap A to break the shield. There's a slight problem with the fact that you really can't throw enough troopers at him, and we're early in the game and you already can't throw enough troopers at him to put any kind of really challenge there. See, this is just an empty room. There's nothing here. So they certainly did the right thing by... Let's see, could I have jumped through the window? Yes. By throwing large amounts of troopers at me and by giving me different things. Of course, if I got some laser gun holding things. Chopped off this guy's head, no blood. That's nice. Try to keep the game a little bit more family friendly, even though this probably should, of all the Star Wars games, this should have been the hard R Star Wars game. But I don't see a real problem with them keeping it PG, and it even slightly canonically makes sense that a lightsaber might cauterize any cut, so there is no blood. But the laser rifle troopers get pushed as easily as anybody else. So, here's another one of these statues you can't break. So, can we afford any upgrades? No. And then in the other menu, which I really wish the menus were the same menu, I definitely don't like the flight suit as an outfit. I think that belt is really ridiculously looking. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but I don't think I'm ready to move to some of these other outfits yet either. I guess we got one. Increase your defensive skills versus force energy or extra force points from the environment. Let's see. We're not doing a bad job collecting these. More collectibles than I actually thought there would be. Actually, this is more than the first game. Let's go ahead and save again. It's been another 30 minutes, and with the exception that it is very similar to the Force Unleashed one, where you start in a level and you start at point A, you run through hallways to point B, and at some point you eventually run into a boss fight where you have to fight some large creature. This game seems perfectly fine for its age. And I'd want more now if this was the equivalent of Battlefront, but in all honesty, Battlefront 2 looks exactly like this game, except for it's a multiplayer game where you start as a character and you're told to go to a specific point or just run around and kill people. Not much has changed other than the maps are bigger, and the level of quality and the animation is better, and Battlefront has a bunch of microtransactions in it, or wants to have a bunch of microtransactions in it. Sadly, we still haven't gotten a deeper story than this. There was Project 1313 that was supposed to come out, but it's been canceled at least once, if not twice now. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. If you want to support me, give me something on Steam. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.